Well, good day, everybody. Glad you could join me today. So, what I want to do is I want to make myself a carving table, a little tripod where I can make some spoons, spatulas, carve a bowl or anything like that. So what I did is I got myself a chunk of maple. It's 16 inches across here, so I'm going to cut it in half, and I believe that's going to make a nice surface for my carving. And behind me over there I also have some birch that I'm going to cut down for the tripod legs. So anyways, without further ado, let's get started in making myself a couple of carving tables. First things first, safety glasses. Work gloves. And you should be wearing earplugs also for long cycles of noise, but this is only going to take a minute or so to cut all this up. And my head muffs are with my rifle right now. So anyways, let's cut this baby in half. So there you go. 2 tabletops. I'm going to make it about this tall, which is about 32 inches from the ground. That way when you're carving standing up, it's going to work good. Or if you want to sit down, you can sit down on a bench and be nice and comfortable. So now I'm just going to measure the legs, and then we'll cut the legs and we'll continue on. I'm going to set up and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I'm going to make the legs for them. So I got to make 6, and I got to cut them on like a 30-something degree angle, so it can make, and then tripod 20, 30. I'm going to make the legs, I'm going to cut them probably 28, 29 inches. That way I can cut the angles for the tripod. All right, so all 6 legs are cut. Now, when I attach them to the blocks, I want to be able to change out the legs, you know, if they rot off and there's nothing wrong with the block or whatever. So I have myself a sheet of ironwood. And what I'll do is I'll lay the blocks on top of the ironwood and just cut her flush. That way I can attach this to the ironwood and then screw the ironwood to the blocks. That way if I split the top and the legs are still good, I could change the top or change the legs or whatever, right? So anyways, that's what we're going to do next. All right, so the rounds are almost 14 inches in diameter. This is 13, so I went 13 by 14, and then that way it should match up pretty good. So there you go. I got the tabletop. I got the brace here where I'm going to attach the tripod legs. That way you can take it apart whenever needed. Okay. Now just to estimate my angles and then cut them up. All right. Time to fasten the legs. All I got here is 3-inch deck screws and my drill. Okay, let's see how it works out. Well, there you go. Easy peasy, quick little project. You could sit here, very easily use your hatchet, make your spoon or your bowl, or you can even stand up. I think it's a good height. I think it turned out pretty good. She's solid. Now if the legs rot out or something like that, I just got to undo the screws, change the legs, and screw her back in. But anyways, thanks for dropping by. It was just a quick little project. I wanted to make myself a couple of carving tables, and then I'll get some birch, nice green birch, and I'll make a couple of cookses, some spoons, spatulas, and I'll videotape that for you guys. So anyways, thanks for dropping by. You guys take care and have fun out there. Bye now. Well, just one more thing before I go. If you happen to have any old boiled linseed oil, now would be a good time to cover your outdoor projects. I had probably a little over a cup and a quarter in my garage, and I got a bunch of new stuff, so I figured, you know what, may as well just give these blocks a good soaking. That way it'll give it another year or two of life. Like, look at the markings in that. Isn't that something? Look at that. Same with this one. This maple came from a tree that was over 150 years old, and this was just a small branch near the top. I have 4 more pieces that are probably 3 times the roundness of them, and probably another 10-15 inches taller that I can't even lift. I can only roll it. But anyways, turned out not too bad. They'll soak in pretty good. And you know what? You don't have to do it. I just did it because it was excess in my garage, and that's just going to give it a little bit more life. Okay, guys, take care. Bye now.